my goodness, happy Monday. Motivational Monday coming in live. Oh my goodness. Did you see the caption? Like literally it talks about why December is not slow and how leaders win when others coast. So this is going to be an absolutely amazing, I don't want to say training, but I'm literally going to educate you so much on how to build a massive customer pod that does over 40,000 customer points. So like raise your hand. I looked last December. I did over 25,000 with customer points and I helped 10 people get started by saying, I help people make money and I love it. So I'm going to share that with you this evening because I've had a lot of people reaching out to me. I love helping people. I've literally learned how to kind of create a system around every season in the industry. And I'm here to tell you right now, I don't care if it's December, I don't care if it's August, the kids are going back to school. Like I'm telling you right now, leaders who show up, hi Shelby, are going to crush the month of December. It's not going to slow down versus the ones who take their foot off the pedal and start to coast. Hi. So I'm really excited. In the comments, I highly recommend that you tag your people. If you know of someone, it doesn't have to be industry related. This can be someone who wants to set higher goals and standards in December before January 1st comes into place. This could literally be for the person who owns a personal business or you own a restaurant or a hair salon. You're going to learn some things that are literally going to blow your mind for months that in your business are a little bit on the slower side. Okay? So make sure you engage, ask questions, hit follow, hit add friend. So the first thing is, who told you that December is slow? I would love to know who told you that December is slow. And maybe you're in a business where you do hair and nails. Who told you that that month is slow? Because here's the deal. That month is going to be slow for the person who slows down, but think about all the other people who literally are not doing anything right now, so you have more of an opportunity to be seen and to be heard, right? Because there's less competition that's out there. So these are the type of months where literally you could come out your strongest month. So whoever told you that the month of December is slow, let's just talk about the key points of why. I sat down with my systems, I sat down with my scripts, and I sat down with my blueprint. And I'm like, what can I bring to you tonight? How can I help you in the month of December? Close out with a 20,000 plus customer pod. Get 10 people to come and do this with you. Like I'm being dead serious. Where there is a will, there is a way. So number one, December is when most people stop posting. That is a factual thing. So drop in one in the comments if you are going to be consistent with showing up on social media. I know one thing that helps the leaders that I partner with is I give them content because it's such a thing that most people coming in don't know what to do or say. They really don't understand curiosity or attraction marketing. So I like to just take that off and be like, hey, if you need this every week, I create curiosity and attraction marketing. I'm in a health and wellness company, so I pair it with a passion around health and wellness. Most people who partner with me, they have that passion. So it's like, hey, this you can put up and you can use it because it's not just tailored to me. And then number two, I also understand that most of them like helping other people. So I give them that content. So maybe that's something that you could realize, like curiosity around your product, curiosity around your business, free value around health and wellness, about protein and water hacks and hormones. And you can go to Google right now and find trending topics, right? And create hooks around it and give that free information. People love when you educate, when you empower, or you entertain them. Always remember the 3 E's, okay? So most people stop inviting right now. They stop inviting or they stop following up. I have this pen and paper method that I was throwing spaghetti at a wall and praying and hoping it stuck. And I came up with this method where I'm like, okay, if today I invite this person, 24 hours from today is what? Like anyone I invite on Monday, literally are going to get a follow-up with me on Wednesday. So in my notebook on Wednesday, it just says follow up Monday people. So I go back in my notebook. So I don't ever lose count of who it is that I'm inviting. I make sure I'm going to follow up because people are busy. So people in December, are you one of those people? Do you stop posting? Do you stop inviting? Do you stop following up? Because really people are lonely right now. They're lonely, and even your conversation matters. Because even if someone says no, I always love to say, it's okay, I understand. I was a hard no for a long time, even about supplements. Can I ask what isn't a good fit for you? And people would say, I don't have any money, or I don't, and I'd just be like, oh, I understand how you feel. What I found is the average person right now is getting started on a payment plan, right? You can get started for $20, or, right, I can always circle back to you come the first of the year, what's best for you. And then I find that after that happens, I keep the conversation going. How are you doing? How do you feel about the holidays approaching? Really trying to get to know that person better, right? So not just going in like, hey, do you want this thing? You said no, see you later. Okay? So most people say, I'll start in January, right? They're going to start in January. Why? They say there's less noise, less competition, more eyeballs, more emotion. The marketplace does not shut down in December. It just rewards the few who stay consistent. Okay? So leaders don't rely on motivation. Leaders, rely on daily non-negotiables. What are the daily non-negotiables that I promise you I'm doing every single day? Like, I promise you, when I say I invite, I truly mean that I reach out to someone. An invite is this. Hey, Melanie, I hope you're having an amazing freaking day. I'm curious, have you heard about the double peptide stack that is helping people all around the world to have more energy, feel better, and biohack the metabolism? Or are you open to taking a look, and if not, no big deal? Like, that's coming out of my mouth because I have a gift and you have a gift, and I'm giving that person a genuine out, right? And I'm being a kind person. I'm not, you know what I mean? And if they're not open, there's no big deal, but I'm also going to follow up. So that's an actual invite. Sometimes people ask me what an invite is. Like, you're actually like, hey, are you open to taking a look at this thing? If not, no big deal. You are going to get ghosted. It's just going to happen. But when that happens, I follow up 2 days later. So, hey, Melanie, hope you're having a great day. It's me again. I hope I'm not being a nuisance. That's not, that's not what I'm trying to do, but I'm notorious for checking messages. I forget to respond, so I wanted to circle back to make sure you saw the invitation above. Are you open to taking a look? That's it. That's it. It's okay, right? So, hey, I just wanted to circle back real quick. First and foremost, I hope your Wednesday is going absolutely incredible. I'm notorious checking messages and forgetting to respond, so I always appreciate a follow-up. Did you happen to see my message above? If you're not interested, there's no big deal, okay? So don't stop with those. Where are you finding these people from? Anyone on your stories? Did you know they're story viewers? Tell me in the comments if you don't know how to see that. People on your post, hearts, likes, thumbs up, comments, right? And if you don't have any of those things, then you go to your friends list, because you, again, have a miracle. And you could be the reason why someone 10, 15, 20 days from now is posting in your group. We have ATM groups. We add people who are open to the products to a group. We tag them in the science, in the transformations. So there's a system around it. Hopefully you have some type of system, right? Because systems save yourself time, energy, and money, and we'll do more trainings down the road on systems, because I'm going to start doing this weekly. I also have a private community where I have others who want, additional free leadership. They want additional ways to overcome objections. If you're not in that group, make sure in the comments you say group or something, or leadership, so I can get you inside of there, okay? So with that, also, we already talked about posting, right? What should the posting be? You do want to have curiosity around something, but I would never want to be like, hey, see this marker? It's amazing. I would do something where I would spin it and I'd be like, I can't believe how painful my hand, I can't believe how much my hand hurt from writing. I'm so excited that I found something that doesn't hurt my arthritis. Do you love removing joint pain? Yes or yes. Something like that, right? Something around that scenario. Instead of being like, this is a marker and this is plexus. Do you want it? Yes or no? Okay? So curiosity for the business. It's crazy to say I take a picture of the grocery store. 8 years ago, think of your background, right? 8 years ago, I had 60 grand in debt, and I really didn't get to go to the market besides once a month, and we lived off canned goods. I found, right, a life-changing system from the palm of my hand that I can do anywhere, anytime, including sitting outside waiting for Bella to walk out of cheer, but she's chatting with all of her teen friends. I'm not only excited that I've been doing this for 8 years, so that's curiosity, right? So you want to have that stuff. Going back into talking about why, here's the thing. You don't need to do more in December. You just need to do the basics consistently. Are you really going through your friends list? I love going through my friends. I feel like it's like the best way to find friends. You can actually go into your friends, you can search people in Michigan. You can go to friends that you have mutual friends and you can be like, ooh, ee, ah. If they're not your type, obviously you just remove them from the suggested friends list. Otherwise, for 5 minutes a day, consistently for 21 days, have you really been adding to your network? Because, I came out of the womb with no social media, and I'm pretty sure even if you're a king or a queen, you came out of the womb with no social media. So anyone you're looking at, anyone you're looking up to, they've put the work in behind the scenes. So do you go to your suggested friends list, and when you see someone, you're like, okay, add friend, not message them, see if they even accept it. Over time, what you do consistently compounds in front of your face. And that's what's going to happen, okay? I built my business in seasons, I promise you, where life was messy, the holidays were very busy, and motivation wasn't high. I will tell you that systems work. Checking the box will work during this time, okay? Actually having a to-do list, okay? So now we're going to go into more of talking about your income growing when your skills grow. If you're showing up in December and you're doing the things and you're doing the post and you're showing up and inviting and following up and realizing, oh, when people say no, I can say, I understand. If not, what is it you're not open to? And then I can realize that people have objections because they don't have enough information. You're actually growing because income grows when skills grow, and your skill is growing because you didn't take your foot off the pedal. So I want you to think about that. Right? Number 2, your confidence grows when promises to yourself are kept. I lived in a world where I really didn't have any confidence in myself. I was this girl that had all these pimples all over my face. And, I didn't have social media. When I got started 8 years ago, I didn't have Instagram. I didn't have Facebook. I had 200 friends on Facebook, but I didn't know how to put up a story. But when I told myself I was going to do something, and when I actually did it, I actually felt better about myself. It was the self-esteem. It was the confidence with following through what I said I was going to do. So I want to encourage you. What's one thing you can do today? I want you to tell me in the comments. Is it, Michelle, I'm going to put up a post. Michelle, I'm going to do a reel. And you can do selfless reels. Is it, Michelle, I'm going to go reach out to 10 people with the invite. I'm going to go follow up with 10 people I talked to 2 days ago. And I want you to just say you're going to do it, even if it's one person. And by following through, you're going to build your confidence. Okay? So you don't just need anything to take this lesson. Your consistency beats motivation every single time. Okay? So one thing is that a team that you are a part of is not built on hype. It's built on leadership, systems, and mentorship. So you really do have to have systematic approaches around everything. I'm going to start covering things like, here's how you add to your network of people. Let's come up with a system. We could turn it into a system by doing it 5 minutes every single day. You could start doing it by 3 minutes every single day. Okay? So here's the deal with this. We're going to go back on to saying one more topic I want to cover, and then we're going to go into, you can drop any questions that you have in the comment section. And what happens is, I just want to share with you, Cindy's doing messaging 5 people. So momentum compounds. And if you stay with your foot on the gas right now, December habits will bleed into January. So if you're just sitting here with your foot off the pedal and you're going to holiday parties, I was just listening to someone, and Fraser Brooks was talking about how, or actually it was Daniel G. Hey, listen, like, you don't take your foot off the pedal on the weekends. Like, if you wake up earlier, you're going to see your business just absolutely skyrocket. And maybe someone who listens to this thinks, oh, my family. The short-term sacrifices that I made in between when my family was sleeping on the weekends and me getting my butt out of bed gave me the future of the flexibility and the freedom that I have today. I want you to remember that. I want you to remember that the person who comes to me that doesn't have time to work this business, I go, listen, the average person doesn't have time to work this business, and the average person doesn't realize that you can do this in about 4 hours per week. Do you have 5 minutes here? Do you have 10 minutes there, 6 minutes here? How much time do you have? When is that going to get better? Because you have a solution dangling in front of their face that they don't even realize they can be doing. Okay? December habits are going to bleed into January. January success is built before January starts. I always like to hear the term when people talk about beach bodies are created in the spring, right? Or created, whatever that is. Because what you're doing now and where you're at in your business is really projecting what you did 60 days ago. So don't think that the seeds aren't growing, because you can't see the seeds underneath growing. But if you keep moving forward, there is absolutely no way that you can't become better at it. Okay? Power line, most people don't fail in January. They fail in December by disappearing. Bills don't pause in December, do they? What is our business? What is something that's given me flexibility and freedom? And this is why I get on my hands and knees and just say, listen, I promise you it works. Okay? Goals don't pause, right? The average person right now who's actually getting started on a weight loss peptide or a weight loss supplement or drinking their water, they're going to go into January where the rocket just takes off, versus the person who's coming up in line with the turtle, right? It's harder to grasp onto that momentum. Lastly, confidence doesn't grow by waiting. Confidence grows by taking action. So I want to give you a little dare. I want to give you a dare. First and foremost, if this was helpful, I would love in the comments some feedback, because like I said, if it's not helpful, why would I come every single Monday and host a 20 to 25 minute training to help you build your business or your brand? Whether you're a salon owner, a business owner doing this online like I am. So drop in the comments that. I hope it was helpful, but my dare for you is this. I want you to take it one piece of puzzle at a time. I want you to realize that you and I are baking a cake together. We have a cake and we've got these ingredients. And I told you what the ingredients are. It's the daily method of operations. And the daily method of operations are so critical and important to do in December. Here's all I want you to do. It's not going to be that hard. It's going to be the 5 virals, okay? The 5 virals sticks with the 5 vitals. There are 5 vitals that when you go to the doctor and they check your vitals, I promise you with all of my heart and soul that if those things are off, we have to do something to change it. So I want you to start expanding your network. I don't need your friends. We don't need your family. I want you to go to right now. All you have to do on your phone is, it's so much fun. There's a little search button. Everyone has it. It's like a little magnifying glass. You see it? See the little magnifying glass? You can search the city you live in. You could search teacher. You can search fitness instructor. You can search whatever you have a passion for. Okay? So I could search Michigan right now, and I could spend, when I hit that search button, I can go to people. And I can start going through and going, ooh, ooh, and just hitting the add friend button. That's it. I'm not getting in their inbox, and I'm going to set a timer for 5 minutes, and that's all I'm going to do for 5 minutes. I'm going to say, set timer, no notifications, none of that. And for 5 minutes, I'm going to do it. Cha-ching, doesn't matter if one person accepts or none. I'm just going through and I'm adding my friend, okay? Let me show you something really cool. I have someone who has a lot of followers. We have 12 mutual friends, okay? 12. She's not in the industry. I could go to one of her posts that has a lot of hearts, okay? So say someone's post, because most likely if we have a lot of mutual friends, guys, we're probably gonna have more than that, okay? And right here, you can see all the hearts and likes. Do you see that right there? On anyone's post, did you know that you can click on that? People don't even know this. Wait till I'm about to share with you. When you click on that, all the people came up. I've got 10 mutual friends with her, 12 mutual friends with her, right? So it changed everything that I was doing because I was under a Michigan mom. You can do that. So you have endless people to be friends with. What else I could do to add to my network? Okay, 5 minutes every day, which who doesn't have that? I mean, we go to the bathroom for 5 minutes a day. Okay, you search up here, you can search again Michigan, and you could literally go to groups and you can start adding into Michigan groups. I'm sure you're gonna find some people that you're like, add friend, add friend, add friend, right? It's kind of like dating, right? If you were single and you go on that app, do you swipe right or swipe left? It's up to you if you wanna add them. Be positive, do 5 minutes, move on. Okay, you've got your content. Like I said, if you can batch it, I give it to my team every single week. They have it in a board with how to use it, why to use it. You know, one's an engagement post, one's curiosity for product, one's value around health and wellness, one's entertaining and educating around health and wellness. I give them a reel every day that's a selfless reel to get them out there and comfortable with that, right? So posting, it is something. Just do 2 engagement posts a week. This or that, right? Do you prefer just start getting acclimated? You got that. Stories. I gotta see the stories. I know so many of you don't know about stories, but it's a thing. And you should never have less than 5 up on your stories. Ever, 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 ever. Okay? Ever. Every single day should be a transformation story of someone else's. We don't need your story. Okay? So we've got tons of them. We have a system called ATM. We add people to a group, tag them in the tool. Don't be the fool. Go in there, screenshot it, put it up. Put a poll, do you love losing weight, yes or yes? I don't know how to put up a poll, Michelle. Google, YouTube, okay? Every day, show people what you eat. It's proven through psychology that people feel like they know, like, and trust you more if they can see what you eat. That's it. The Kardashians, show people in your house when you think of it. Like I'm walking into the grocery store, I'm just gonna show people. Maybe they'll guess I'm at Kroger. I'm walking into Five Below. I want you to start getting footage and I want you to have a minimum of 5 stories every day and you're like, I work full time. When I got started, I started doing this in 3 jobs, 2 part-time jobs, a single mom and a full-time HR job with 60 grand in debt and an ex-husband who was in the nursing program doing clinicals at night. I promise you, if you can start doing these itty bitty little things and you can have the system and you can have someone to cheer you on, you can have massive success in your business, whether you want 5 grand, 10 grand, 15 grand, 20 grand a month. I promise you. Okay? So you've got that. You're going to invite 10 a day. Hey, Brittany, thank you so much for stopping by on my story. Do you know about the 2-in-1 medical grade peptide stack that is literally changing lives around the world when it comes to energy, fatigue, brain fog, and biohacking the metabolism? Are you open to taking a look? If not, no big deal. That's it. That's it. But I follow up 2 days later, right? You did my pen and paper method. We should probably chat, right? You got to invite and follow up and then start 10 new conversations. If you have friends right now on social media, Cindy and Debbie, okay? I don't care if you went to high school with them. When's the last time you talked to them? Okay, people love talking about themselves, and you could be someone right now when someone's feeling lonely in December that gets them freaking pumped up, excited, and makes them feel wanted from you. And I'm telling you, what you do over time compounds when you're consistent. What you do consistent over time compounds. So I want to encourage you to go, hey, Cindy, we have not connected in a hot second. My day would be way better if we did. How are you? That's it. That's it. You don't know how to keep the conversation going. There's tools. Hey, ChatGPT, my friend from high school I haven't talked to in 20 years, she said this. I want to keep the conversation going, but I don't know how to do that. Well, what can I say next? Okay, she said this. Everything you need to be successful, whether you're 70 years old on here listening, you're not yet in the industry or making money online, especially right now in this day and age, it's here, baby. It exists. And I'm obsessed with screaming it from the rooftop. So it was an honor. Hit the follow button. Hit add friend. Like, you better be on my friends list so you can see when I go live, because I'm going to start doing this every single week. I'm going to have weekly ways for you to take your freaking business from 0 to hero. You are going to take how much money you're making right now and you're going to times it by freaking 10. You follow along for 90 days, you take action, and you do the do. And I'm telling you right now, it's going to freaking happen. So make sure you leave some love below if you're stopping by on the replay. It would be an honor to know your goals, what you're gonna push for, what non-negotiables you have, drop topics that you need help with. I'm gonna write them down for the next show. I hope you have the best night ever. It's not too late to get out there and take action. You've got this. Listen to this on repeat and have the best day ever. Bye, guys.